So for this challenge, I'm going to be looking at the Kansas City Chiefs logo. I've got it here, just an image, just in case you don't know what it is. So they're an American football team based in Kansas. So I'm going to start off just by sketching out the existing logo. It kind of looks like an arrowhead. I'm assuming that's to do with Chiefs. And it looks as though it's kind of wobbly to make it look older. So it's kind of got like wobbly edges around the edge there, around the edge. And then we've got a serif, blocky serif typeface kind of coming in. And we've got an old school interlinking C and K. So that's kind of what is existing, roughly. So when we're redesigning this logo, it's completely up to you how you want to take it. You can basically throw everything out that already exists and just start from scratch, which I think is probably quite hard to do. What I would do is just start off with what's already there. So if we look, let's just first of all look at the letters K and C. So we've got K and C capital, small, lowercase. Looking at how they can maybe combine, you've maybe got something in the fact that the K and the C can fit into each other a little bit, so that's maybe something you could look at. Obviously different typefaces, we could get, you know, a nice clean sans serif, make it look a little bit more modern in terms of, you know, what we do with that. Maybe even bring in your arrowhead there or something, I don't know. Or we could stick with the serif typeface. It's obviously completely up to you. Other ways you could tackle it is we could look at this arrow. So obviously that's an American football team. The logo is going to be seen mostly on the side of the helmet, so a lot of them will be looking for a kind of icon logo rather than necessarily just a letter mark or word mark. So even if we just look at the arrow in the first instance, we do some sketches of some arrows. A lot of sports brands now, they don't tend to stick with old school traditional type things like this wavy line, which is meant to look, I'm guessing, meant to look antique. They're probably more likely to try and make the shape dynamic, make it look fast, strong, powerful, that kind of thing. So even if we take an arrow like so and we try and make it look a little bit cooler, we stick the KC in there, it's a bit obvious, but and that straight away looks a little bit more modern. Even if we look at other different shapes, so we could look at the arrow, the kind of stem of the arrow being a little bit thinner, maybe the K and the C go either side. That starts to work. I don't know how well that would work on a helmet, but it's something. And if we think about, let's look at even just an arrow. How do we make an arrow look more dynamic? So if we take an arrow shape like that, that kind of looks slow and kind of blocky. If we take an arrow shape kind of like that, we change it. That one looks a little bit faster, a little bit cooler, a little bit sleeker. So there's maybe something in that shape on the side of a helmet, just on its own. Maybe the KC, don't know, not sure about fitting that in or not. So that's one way we could go. Let's even take that as like a kind of cool, slick outline graphic. So if we take that, and then we build this just up as a little thick outline. When you're doing these sketches, the ideas are meant to be quick, you're kind of loose, your hands, you can come up with lots of stuff quite quickly. Don't worry about how neat they are. It's not about neatness, it's about getting ideas down the page, trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. Another thing as well is when you do sketches, sometimes something looks pretty good in a sketch, but then when you get it onto the computer, it doesn't look very good. So these are all just starting points, things that you can think about. And as I said, try and work out what does work and what doesn't work. So we've got an issue there where we've got the kind of text starts to get bigger as it goes to the end. And it's a little bit smaller at the start. That's maybe something we can take advantage of, or something you might want to avoid. So even if we take that same kind of idea, that outline type thing, but keep it on this straight. So again, if I just go around that, maybe even put a little radius on these edges here, and that might kind of hark back to that original logo. And maybe there's something in that. So bear in mind this task, the whole point of this is just preliminaries. The idea is you get lots of ideas down on paper. If they're not that neat and they don't look that great, it's not the biggest issue. Even if you look at the K in there, let's try and make this look a little bit better. It's a little bit more considered. So if I suggest that it could potentially be a kind of really modern slab type font. And obviously Kansas City, the name of the team is the Chiefs, so that might give you something else that you want to put on there. So you might even think, okay, I want to put Chiefs down there. I would assume that would drop off if it was on a helmet or whatever, and it would just be the KC, kind of like what we've got already up here. Right, let's take a totally different approach then. Let's think about maybe this thing being a little bit more traditional in a shape. So for example, if we stick with this arrow, maybe even something like that in a circle, and then you've got, you know, Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, everything's probably, all this kind of stuff for sports brands has been done before. We're not reinventing the wheel, we're just trying different things. Maybe we take that arrow, kind of like what we've done there as a little kind of silhouette, and then the circle goes around the outside of that. That might be something in that. Or if we take even more traditional, let's go for a kind of shield type idea. So you might start off with that. You might think, right, okay, how can I fit an arrow into that? Let's go really, really modern, just, you know, an up pointing arrow, up being kind of, you know, success. Chiefs in there, maybe up top you want to put on your Kansas City. Potentially, it's got some stuff in that might be kind of cool. Maybe even we take, I don't know, the arrows, maybe something in that as a kind of just a little mark. Or even other shapes, you can take any shape you like, you know, you can take something as simple as a couple of rectangles, and you've got a way of splitting up and getting a bit of hierarchy, so things being less or more important to each other. Kind of like that, maybe that shape kind of comes down like that. So the good thing about these sketches is they're rough, they don't need to be perfect, so you can play about with them, you can change them, you can try different things. Other ways of looking at this might be if we take a look at the text, just purely based on the two letters, and we start splitting it up kind of like a grid. So let's say we've got Kansas City, KC. So how do I then split it up into a K and a C and try and make it like a kind of custom bit of type? So even if we take that and try and keep those thicknesses similar, kind of like what I've done on that previous sketch. Split that up. Maybe put a small radius on these, just soften it up a little bit, but it's still kind of fairly blocky. So that's kind of cool, even if you had that and then you had your, you know, little breaking line, and then we had Chiefs. That works quite well. Even if we try to combine that with the arrow, maybe even not the full arrow, but a little bit of an arrow kind of shape. So even if we say, right, okay, the arrow, an arrow kind of has that kind of slope on it. So that little slope there, we maybe take that, split the letters up with that cool little slope. So it's the exact same task, but we've now got that as our kind of starting shape. So we've got the K. Becomes slightly trickier trying to get the sizes right, but try and keep the thickness kind of around about the same. At this stage, if you're doing stuff like this, it might be a shout just to kind of quickly render that in. Don't take too long on it because it's not that important, but just kind of lets you see what you're left with very quickly. So that might be quite cool. Even if we take the same thing. Let's go back to this guy. And stick with that as a kind of KC. And then let's say we add kind of arrow shape, even like that along the bottom. So that would be kind of the arrow harking back to the first the existing logo. but then we're kind of modernising it and we're trying to bring it in, trying to bring it up. Other things you might say, like let's look at that maybe as the kind of, I don't know, the feather of the arrow, and maybe that becomes the K, the C, and that maybe becomes Chiefs in there. So there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do. The whole idea of doing sketches is, as I said, it's supposed to be quick, easy, kind of throwaway, as in you don't need to worry about what you come up with or what you get out of it. Obviously from here you would then take these and you would go and mock them up on the computer and see what you can do with your kind of serif or whatever programs you're using. That's maybe different things you can do on computer that you can't necessarily do with Sketch. It's certainly faster on computer. Just kind of trying to think what that might look like as a little negative space type logo. That'll be quite cool. Let's try that again, but a little bit neater. Yeah, it looks okay. So, this logo sketching, preliminaries, fast, easy, lots of ideas, lots of stuff to go and try on the computer, and it's not taking too long. Enjoy.